Here's the question supercar manufacturers are facing. What do you do when you know you need to invest in EVs, but your own customers might not want them? That's what Lamborghini boss Stephan Winkelmann said in some recent comments. The market for EV supercars is near zero. Making them is an expensive hobby and financially irresponsible. Lamborghini sent me a statement saying that the pace of EV adoption has slowed considerably, especially in Lamborghini's segment, and demand is very limited. So, the Italian supercar maker, one of the most recognizable names in the world, just ditched its plans for a full EV in favor of a plug-in hybrid. But Ferrari, perhaps Lamborghini's closest competitor, is pressing ahead with its EV, the Luce. If Winkelmann is right, this isn't a good sign for Ferrari. Here's why this matters. These are extremely valuable brands, and some say EVs threaten the identities that make them valuable. Lamborghini is a division of Volkswagen Group, the second largest automaker in the world. Ferrari is a publicly traded company. It only sells about 14,000 cars a year, and its market value is greater than all of VW Group, which sells about 9 million. That's because a single car can cost millions of dollars.
I mean, Ferrari has been one of the most successful companies in Europe, period. Not even in autos, just in general. It's been a smashing success.
Lamborghini's volume is lower than Ferrari's, but Narayan added that it likely has a similar kind of outsized value, and a lot of people think VW Group should sell it or spin it off. But these brands are so profitable in large part because they make cars a certain kind of buyer is willing to shell out hundreds of thousands, even millions of dollars for, and the sound, feel, and even smell of the engine is essential to that.
No electric supercar is going to stir you as a car guy, okay? It might catapult you, it might strain you, specifically your neck muscles, it might convey you quickly. It does not stir your emotions.
You could go so far as to say some of these brands are known as much for their engines and engineering heritage as they are for their cars.
You know, that would be like Mercedes-Benz saying, hey, we're going to become a great high-volume mainstream consumer company. It's like, so you're going to walk away from what built your brand for the last 100 years.
Still, the fact that Lamborghini is a division of a larger automaker and Ferrari an independent company might be one reason these two brands are taking different paths.
A Lamborghini is very tailored and specific because they can be, because VW Group is a behemoth that sells to all kinds of different customers. But Ferrari is completely on its own, and it has to be as broad-based as possible.
And it is worth pointing out that 60% of Lamborghini's sales are the Urus, which is an SUV, a product many diehards never cared for. Now, Ferrari also has an SUV, and EV sales might be facing headwinds, but the auto world is electrifying. Narayan also said that other makers, such as Lamborghini stablemate Porsche, have made compelling EVs. And Ferrari has said the Luce is mostly designed, engineered, and built in-house, just as its other cars are.
As long as they can get 500 to 1,000 people per year to buy an electric Ferrari, it doesn't seem like that Herculean of a task. I just think what Ferrari is doing is just hedging its bets and trying to cater to a customer demographic that definitely exists, while at the same time satisfying its core constituency, which is, you know, the DNA of Ferrari. Not gonna lie, it's internal combustion engine cars, and it can kind of walk and chew gum at the same time.